If anything happens, 340, I'll turn y'all back on. I don't know what the hell that sound is, but I got my gun right here, so they want to tangle with that. Lakefront view, baby. Oh, that's on. Got him. Match the hatch. It's on, got him. Alright, that's the right there. View. It's a nice view out here. That's Lake Aloha. Right there, look over. That's Heather Lake, where I came from. I actually got lost. So it has like a 4 to 5 mile delay. That's disappointing. I was about halfway to Echo Lake to the trail head. I forgot my fly rod and my trekking poles, and that's very important because I need the trekking poles to set up my tent. Because the trekking poles. So heading on back home, gonna grab that and then come back. It's gonna be like a 2-hour delay. That's the first mess up. Oh well, we'll still get there before 1. It's gonna take me about maybe 3-4 hours to get to the campsite that I want to camp at in Lake Aloha area. But it's just hopefully I don't forget nothing else. Just arrived here pretty late. I had to go back to my stuff. Pretty full, but I got my pack ready to go. Thought it'd be like a 6 mile to the campsite. So let's get started. It's Echo Lake. Just getting started on the TRT. This is actually my first ever backpacking trip on this trail where we're camping tonight at Lake Aloha. About 6 miles. Make it there in about hopefully 4 hours. There's the map. We're right here. We're gonna make our way somewhere around this area first night. Whew. This pack is heavy. This pack is heavy. I didn't really train much for this, so I'm rocking a lot of weight right now. We'll make it through. Let's keep on pushing, baby. Keep on pushing. Last look of Echo Lake. Gonna head over to Upper Echo Lake. First look of Upper Echo Lake. Got 3 more miles. Lake Aloha. Try to find me somewhere to have some lunch. Cause I didn't eat yet. And I gotta deal with this burnt blisters. Gonna find me somewhere to get off trail and tend to this stuff here. Some spinach dip, some bread. Make me a salami sandwich also. Maybe a tuna sandwich also. The view of the lake. Probably have some coffee or something. Need a little pick me up. But haven't ate breakfast, so into this lunch and then hopefully pound it to my campsite. Take as minimal break as possible. So I get there and do some fishing. What should I do with this? I was already sunburnt from camping at Ice House. I'm gonna add some more sunblock to that after I eat. Tuna sandwich. It's already almost 4 o'clock, so I decided not to have coffee. I ate, feel a lot better because I'm gonna try to make it to camp. I got 3.3 miles to Lake Aloha, so I'm like almost halfway. I did about 3 in about 2.5 hours, making all right time. Trying to make it there with some sunlight. Do some fishing as well. Alright, let's get back on the road or the trail. Taking a little breather here. Man, this one's rough. I still have 3 miles to Lake Aloha. This pack is just heavy. Check out the view of Upper Echo Lake and then Echo Lake on the other side. Just gotta continue on. Probably gonna be camping at the beginning of Lake Aloha. It looks like it's deeper. It's like there's more fish. The other side looks more shallow. So I'll be camping there towards American Lake. It's about 3 miles from here. So grab some quick water and get back to it. Still on the trail. I don't know if y'all can see, but that right there is Lake Tamarack. That's the junction sign. Got about 2 miles before I descend down to Lake Aloha and try to find a campsite. I'm gonna be in between American Lake and Lake Aloha. See if I can access both in that one area. Alright, back to it. Got a nicer view of Tamarack Lake. Let's go. It's about 5:45. I got about a mile left before I start descending down to Lake Aloha and finding a campsite. And honestly, year after year, this doesn't get any much easier. Maybe after like the first trip. It's the first trip and it's all been like uphill. A few like gradual uphills, but that straight up uphill, some rocky ass terrain. I didn't really train, so what can you expect? Alright, let's get this last mile going. I think I'm gonna run into Lake of the Woods. If I get a view of that, I'll show y'all. That's right before Lake Aloha. Alright, let's get back on the trail. This pack is crazy heavy. That right there is Lake Marjorie. Look at all these damn mosquitoes. Got another lake over here. I am waiting for this junction. 0.2 miles left. That's gonna take me down Lake Aloha's right here. I'm trying to camp around this area. That way I can access both lakes. We'll see what the terrain looks like. That's Lake of the Woods. But I didn't get no view of it. Yeah, it's been rough. This pack is heavy. But fuck it, it's better than working. I ain't complaining, it's my fault for not preparing. Well, send a little text message real quick. Hopefully I get service at camp, but I'm gonna get there. Alright, we made it to the spot that I wanted to get to. Okay, if you want to continue to the other side of the lake where the islands are and stuff like that, you go that way. The deeper side I saw is over here in the south side, so I'm gonna try to camp on the south side so I can access the other lakes there in a short distance. But tomorrow we'll continue back on this trail. Alright, let's try to find us a campsite. Set up camp. Might eat a little bit. I got this thing to pick me up, some peppers, so that'll wake me up so I can set up camp and start doing some fishing. Let's get to it. Let's get this campsite. Here's the first look at Lake Aloha. I'm on the south end. This lake continues on. Like you can see, that's the entrance to the main lake. Then it goes to another main lake. They got people on the raft out there. They actually carry the raft up here. Got a little dam right here. I'm gonna scout around for a campsite. I just dropped off my pack right there. I might stay right there. But man, it feels good taking off that pack. That thing was insane. This is where I decided to stay. There's less mosquitoes out here. There's this section of water. Then just right over that hill is another section of water. So I got access to both. I could have stayed right here also. Or right here. Or closer to the water, but I decided to stay out here because you are not supposed to camp 100 feet from a trail or water. And there's less mosquitoes right here. There's like none, opposed to when I was down there was a bunch of them. So let's set up camp. Well, I almost have a sleep situation set up.
So I got the Kelty sleeping bag, Kelty Cosmic 20 sleeping bag. That's one of my favorites now that I got. I got this little portable inflator, the flex tail, to pump up this air pad. I had this thermal rest air pad. I got this closed foam pad to just give a little more insulation. Plus, it keeps this from getting poked by anything. But the sad news is there's a hole in my pillow. But it ain't all that bad. I'll just stuff my extra clothes inside this pouch, turn it into a pillow, I guess. But I also pre-made a bunch of my food, so these are not dehydrated food. I didn't bring any dehydrated food. I got some canned chili and then some tuna salad I made that y'all saw earlier. Some more chili, some cheese dip, salami sandwich, stuff like that. I didn't bring any dehydrated food. I tend to like more of these warm meals. So this is camp, gotta sit up. That's why my pack is so heavy. Alright, I'm gonna grab something to eat, relax a little bit, get the fly rod going. Look, y'all really wanna know why my pack is so damn heavy? This is my extra thing I could put on the back of it. It attaches on, it's made for that, and makes it into a 65 liter plus 22. Makes it into a 87 liter pack, so I could pack more stuff. I really want to know why my stuff is so heavy. I got 12 pounds of straight beer and liquor in this motherfucker. I straight up, I'm gonna start drinking though, cause I ain't gonna be carrying all that the whole trip. Look at all that. I got liquor down there too. Told you I wasn't playing. I'm gonna start pounding some, so I ain't gotta carry all that weight. The next day, that thing's killing my back right now. But I'm gonna get some water, eat a little bit, pound some drinks, and do some fly fishing. Let's get on that. Alright, I'm gonna show y'all how to filter water out here. I've shown this many times on my other videos, but I'm just do a little bit for you guys. So I left a little bit just to show y'all. So you get your water bottle, yourself a Sawyer squeeze. This ain't the mini, just the regular size. Freaking gnat just went in my eye. Okay, put the water in the bag right here. Get your lake water or whatever river water that you want to filter. Twist this on. This also has the same thread as the smart water bottle, so if you lose the bag, you just twist this onto the smart water and just use it like that. But pop the top right there. Then you just squeeze from the bottom and roll it. That's it. Now you got pure drinking water filter. I filled up this water bottle, my second water bottle, filled up the bag, and another bag filled up here. So I don't gotta go get more water. So I'm set on that. This right here was what I was talking about earlier. It's got that little pepper in there. That's gonna have a kick to wake me up. But this is the brand that I grew up eating. Of course, they make other ones, fresh ones, homemade ones. But Vietnamese people call this Nam Chua. But us me and people, we call this all sweet. Coming out over here. About there. Yeah. You eat this raw. I mix this up with fish sauce, garlic, cilantro too. Jazz it up. I'm at home with some peppers. But we out here. Gotta have a pepper. This will wake you up. Sometimes it's spicy. there. That's bomb. I mean, a nice little snack. Right, the water for little fly fishing. I'm not even gonna try too hard because it's already late. I don't fish. I don't see no fish jumping, even though all the bugs are everywhere. I don't see not one fish. I didn't even see no fish in the water either. So here, after we set up, tradition right here. A shot. That's a Jack Daniels. Like my whiskey. Salute, pesetas. Let's get this shit started. So here's the fly I got on right here. I tied it myself. It was right here. So this section right here is with the ones that I tied myself, and these are the ones that I bought. So I got it hooked on with the indicator. I'm just gonna try and fish that for a little bit right there. I'm not too sure because I don't see no fish jumping at all. It's just a bunch of mosquitoes and insects, but doesn't jump at all. If anything happens where that snaps off, I might throw on a mosquito. Some mosquitoes, these mosquitoes right here, something. But let's pack some stuff up, the essentials, and we'll head on down there and try it out for a little bit. All right, cheers. Let's see what it do. Wow, it's a fly fish. I gotta get this used to it again. Don't see no fishes jumping, anything. Probably hang it up, go back to camp, and cook up dinner, and just enjoy the night. Tomorrow, I don't know what the plan is. I might just hit up a closer lake around here instead of going all the way to my original plan. God damn, these mosquitoes is crazy. Mira aquí, mírame. So, here's your little burner. That's on Amazon, like $15. I'd use this way more than my MSR, about for like 80. Got two of these. There's a butane gas. All you gotta do is twist it on. Keep the live bodies there. Mosquitoes. Good. Alright, we gotta twist it on. Here. Open the flaps. Got a little igniter right here. That button right there. Twist it till you hear the gas. And bring the oil, nothing. And bring the oil, nothing, so. Turn it off. You see this? Got my chili. Throw that in the trash bag because we don't litter out here. Leave no trace. I do that wherever I go. Fishing, wherever. I don't like to leave trash. If I see other people's trash, I kind of pick it up sometimes. Look out, see some trash, man. So got it on here. Got my little seasoning mix. I got one for fish too. This is just for everything else, like meats, whatever. Mix that thing up a little bit. Some of that bad boy in there. A lot of it, because we like a lot of flavor. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoning. That mosquito is crazy. Got some onions, chopped up just a little bit. I use half, and I use the other half on my other meals. If I catch a fish or something. Damn. Stir this up a little bit, and I'll cover it. Look at that. It's already boiling. Turn this down. That's ready. Turn it off. Fucking mosquitoes everywhere. Goddamn mosquitoes everywhere, but alright. Look at that. Yep. Bang. Got all the seasoning. That seasoning go crazy. Hey, this was only like 5 minutes to cook on that butane. Hot. I got some bread. Use some bread and smack this. Maybe have some more of that tuna salad and more stuff, cause I need to lose some weight. Shit's heavy. Eat this. Have some drinks too. Show y'all. Thru. Called cerveza. Alright. Finish this and then probably go to sleep. See how the morning we'll hit up a different lake. All that. It's more fun. But I'm gonna eat, clean up a bit, get stuff pretty much packed up. So I can just leave real quick. If anything happens before then, I turn y'all back on. Other than that, it's about 8:58. So sun's about to go down. Enjoy my meal. Long hike, I need to lose a bunch of pack weight. See y'all tomorrow. I don't know what the hell that sound is, but I got my gun right here, so they wanna tangle with that. Just got out of my tent. It's about 8:30 right now. I was in and out of sleep till 8:30. But I was hearing that sound last night across the lake right there. It sounded pretty close. And I think it's a coyote, 90% sure, because we ain't got no wolves here. But yeah, it started going this way. It did it about 8 times and a howl before I started recording. Sounded like it was over there. It started getting distant out that way. So honestly,